there. This is going to be I guess I don't know what I want to call it, to be honest. I want to tap into the full moon energy, which is also Easter weekend. The full moon is going to be the 19th or the 20th, depending on where you are in the world. I believe it's a full moon in Libra, and this is Easter weekend coming up, right? So a lot of shit popping off, and I have to be kind of quick with this video because today where I live, they're cutting trees, they're cutting coconut trees, the leaves, and so it's going to be really loud in a second when they start up again. So I want to hurry up and try and get the messages out. So again, this is like a full moon reading, but it's also the weekend reading. It is also the intimate cards that we're using. So this is a disclaimer that if you are offended by sexual images, they're trying to cut me off already. If you're offended by sexual images, or if you're a child, please click the fuck off now. You know, there are some of you out there that keep watching me, but then yet report every single thing I do, dislike all my shit. Don't be miserable. If you put misery out into the universe, you get it back tenfold. You don't like something, you just click the fuck off and mind your business. I don't like this person's default pick. Oh, da, 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 da. Let's make a big fucking deal about it. Stay in your own lane. This is how we manifest, is by us just doing our own thing and flourishing and not worrying about what the fuck everybody else be doing and bringing misery to it too. Let other people do what they want to do. Let other people flourish. Mind your fucking business. I mean, it's insane. You know, you come on YouTube or you go on Instagram and you become more public. People just hate everything about you. And then some people love everything about you. You can't please them all. But anyways, this is the intimate deck. So we will be speaking of sexual things. We shall be looking at these cards which have sexual images on them. There is nipples and buttocks. And let's get started. This full moon for me really feels like a cleansing, like a bathing of the old, almost ceremonial, if I can, you know, kind of put it that way. Feels very ceremonial. I was talking about this during the daily reading I did for Friday, that this weekend, you know, Easter weekend, I really feel the need to want to sit in a salt bath and to cleanse myself and bathe, wash away the past is the best way I can put it. To release and let go of all energetic ties to the past in a very ceremonial way. I want the moon to wash me clean. It's just what it feels like. All right, let's go ahead and get started here. While I was doing the Friday reading, the intimate deck fell over, and it's always trying to catch my attention. It is. Okay. We had a whole bunch that fell out. We're going to take it. Very, very, very first card we have is the Ace of Chalices, which is the Ace of Cups. So there will be love coming in, okay? This is true love. This is the holy grail of love. This is the kind of love where it's so much, if you have a cup, my cup runneth over, motherfucker. It just is pouring. It's never ending. It's never ending. You found someone where it's this constant overflow. You've ever had this where, I've never really had this, to be honest. I thought I did, but I didn't. I just know that when I'm with my person, it's going to be one of these things where, like, every day you're going to find something new to fall in love with, you know? And it's just every day there's something more amazing about them. Like, oh my gosh, I just totally love the way they laughed. I just absolutely love watching him drink his coffee in the morning. Or I love watching him talk on the phone to his, you know, colleagues. I just love watching him make business moves. You know, this just every single day you find something really cute and funny. I didn't realize that, you know, his profile, you know, really looks like that. Every day you have something new, and vice versa. Every day they're going to look at you like, it's as if they love you even more every single fucking day. Is the energy. Every single day I love you even more, and I never even knew this was possible, that I could love you more than I loved you yesterday, but I do. It's this insane, never-ending, overflowing feeling of true love and emotions with this particular person, because it's the one. And for many of you, it's a past life person. 6 of Cups, 6 of Chalices. Okay, but this is also very symbolic of her thinking about the past, past emotions, past relationships, right? Nostalgia. So for many this weekend, you know, the full moon weekend is going to be all about releasing things and letting them go. Now for some of you, ties into this Easter thing, right? With the resurrection of Jesus. The Six of Chalices, Six of Cups could be a person coming back from your past. Now this could be this life, it could be a past life. So someone coming into your life could be a person that you've had many lifetimes with, but you've never met yet in this life. But it's a resurrection, right? Because they're coming back from the past. I mean, it's extreme love too. It's going to be so overwhelming. It might be too overwhelming at first. For those that are not very used to feeling, okay, like I'm an air sign and I'm just not the best at feeling things. And for someone like me, it might be a little bit much, okay? Now I hear the wind blower. Oh, Lord help me. When I move, I have a feeling I'm going to move somewhere very quiet. Because the place that I want to move to has central AC. So, yeah, I shouldn't be able to hear things. Okay, you have your two fives, the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords. So two cards that indicate changes, okay, movement. Now, if you can take a look, the Five of Wands right here is that card where it's kind of like mind games and fuckery. And it's this card that I always feel like I just want to fuck. I'm not attached emotionally. I'm not looking for something serious. I'm good. You know, this is nothing. I'm not going to get caught up. I'm not going to fall in love. And then they catch feelings. And in this Five of Wands card, now they're jealous. Especially if you guys are not in a committed relationship. Or even if you're single and they're thinking about you possibly being with other men. It's this card. Five of Wands is about like competition. And them kind of being like, oh, fuck no. At first it's, I don't care who she with. I don't care, go. She can go be whoever. I'm with whoever I want to. You know, we just chilling. We just cool. No, this is extreme love. Now, this could be one or the other, the male or the female now. Or it could be that in the past, this is how this person has always been. But then they meet you and they fall madly in love right that very second. So, you know, take it, of course, as it resonates. It is general and will not resonate with everybody, okay? You also have here the King of Wands, which is an energy that's really been kind of creeping around the cards for a while. Past several months, you know, I've been calling him the Emperor. He's been parading around as the Emperor. As you can see, the two of them have only a cape on. They're naked, basically. So they're both extremely exposed. Two very, very powerful people that are being vulnerable with each other. Because you see how they're naked. They're vulnerable, but they still have their capes on. Two extremely alpha individuals, but are yet submissive to each other. I saw this quote recently that said some shit about like a true alpha female is only submissive to a true alpha male that knows how to lead or something of the sort. And it's the fucking truth. I can't be submissive to a motherfucker that don't know how to do shit. They got his head stuck up his ass and he don't know how to do nothing. I can't be with a person like that. I need to be with an alpha male who is very seasoned, who's very smart, who's very compassionate. I need somebody who knows how to lead me because, honey, I know how to lead the pack. I am the leader of the pack. So for me to not lead and to trust in you, you're going to have to make sure that, I mean, this big dick energy, meaning he's a very confident individual, okay? Now you have the Four of Swords, which in this particular card, it's the one where he's trying to pry her mouth open and she's covering his dang-a-lang, okay? The Four of Swords is this card about surrender. It's about patience because it's about retreating, resting, retreating, meditation. It's as if one person wants to rush it is what I'm feeling like. Open your mouth, hurry up. And she's just going, no, I'm not ready yet. He's like, put it in your mouth, in your motherfucking mouth. And she's like, no, I'm not ready. One or the other. Someone wants to just dive in really quickly while the other one's going no. And it's funny because for me, I joke with you guys and say that my next relationship I want to be courted, and I certainly wouldn't mind not having any sexual intercourse until I get married, you know. But will that happen? Fuck, I don't know, but it's something that I would like to try and accomplish. And so it's kind of like that where he's like, just let me stick it in, or the infamous, let me just put the tip in. don't buy it if they tell you that too, because just the tip's gonna go in and then you're gonna be all eyes rolling and then the whole thing going in, honey. So I mean, we're not rookies, okay? Hold on. It's Archangel Michael. We have here the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is cutting someone free. I feel like this sword is going to be so symbolic for freeing yourself from the past. You see what I'm saying? Now, if you notice, she is on top of the bed dominating him. And basically, it looks like she's restraining him or releasing him. That's going to be different for every person. How you want to look at it and how that's going to relate to you. Ace of Swords is the breakthrough. It can be, it's truth, it's clarity, but it's also like freedom. This can also be a person who finally realizes that I'm not actually stuck. It was this that made me stuck. It was my way of thinking that kept me stuck. Also, for some of you, it's like you come in and you're the sword. You're Excalibur for them. You have the Knight of Chalices and the Three of Chalices. So the Three of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Look at this beautiful Knight of Cups card. He is watching her from afar. Knight of Cups can be a card of somebody who wants to... a secret admirer. They're watching from afar, adoring, and that's exactly what he's doing. He's watching her in all her glory. So there could be an individual in your life, or it's a connection, that there's distance in it. However this is going to work, meaning you guys may know each other, you may talk, but it's distant. It's not a committed relationship. Or there has been no actual contact or communication and it's just watching from afar. However that's going to be. It's a very secret admirer energy. And then the Three of Chalices is a Three of Cups. This is reunion. Reunion of souls. This is opening up and trusting in a person. I mean, look at this. She's literally just giving him full access to that nanny, okay? She's, and he playing with fire here because this the ill na, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, he's playing with fire here. I think he knows it. And the Three of Cups is, I just keep feeling this energy of finally. She even has that look on her face too, like, oh, finally, like, I'm just gonna give in. Oh my god, I can't wait. He's like sinking his teeth into her too. He wants to devour her. You guys hear me keep using this word. He just does. He wants to eat her up. He wants to own her. I claim you. Love bites, you know, fucking marks and shit. However this is, it's just this very carnal energy. But I feel like it's because it's this, oh, finally. Like super extreme physical attraction to can't keep each other away from each other. And not only that, it's this energy, you know, he's claiming her punani in a sense of going like, because this is her power. We call it pussy power, right? The power of the pussy. And she's giving him that access and he knows it. He's claiming that. And also she's going to claim his dangalang. It's this exchange of power, and it's claiming each other's power because I'm giving you my power and I'm entrusting in that. Whereas opposed in the past, it could have been this kind of an energy, right? With the Five of Swords, where it's all fuckery, can't trust nobody. You give them the power of your fucking pussy, and then they don't give you shit in return, and it's all fuckery, and they're using you, and it's just sex or whatever it is. This would be very, 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 very different. Okay, so basically the bottom line here is after this releasing and this cleansing with this full moon and this complete reset, it feels very karmic too, where we're learning karmic lessons. The karmic wheel is finally turning for those that have learned the lesson. And also karmic payouts are happening too, meaning, is this a karmic payout, this person? Because now I finally learned, you know, the lessons from previous of, you know, I've just kept, maybe it was codependency that made you constantly gravitate towards a toxic, unhealthy relationship, right? But now you finally learned that lesson, and now the wheel turns, and now you end up bringing someone into your life who is of magnificent vibration, because You are of magnificent vibration. So not only are you manifesting them via law of attraction and getting that type of a payout, so to speak, right? But you're also getting some type of a karmic payout too. There's two different types of ways you can look at this, okay, depending on what you believe. Here we have the Six of Swords. So this is peace, calm, serenity, fucking on the ground, which is earthing, now they call it, when you walk barefoot on the ground. It's earthing. It is us, you know, soaking in the energy of the earth, feeling just very rooted and grounded. The two of you guys are going to put your roots down somewhere together, is what I feel. So you're going to move in together. Many of you might have to move. Either where they are, they're going to have to move to you, or you guys are moving to a mutual, neutral spot. I don't know. But this is putting our roots down together. And also they ground you. It's something to do with the root chakra. It's the root chakra, because as I talk about putting the roots in the ground and shit, they're also showing me the root chakra. So, you know, for many of you, if you're having some issues with the root chakra, if that's what's clearing out, there's a reason that it is. There's a reason that you're having these things with your root chakra. For me, I'm like really bloated, extremely bloated these past couple days. And I don't know, I just assumed it was my solar chakra, but who knows what it is, right? That's why I'm gonna detox and drink just like, maybe do even a water fast this next 2 days or so. It depends how I feel. All right, what's this? Ooh, we have justice again. And we had justice in the video that I did, the Friday daily reading. The karmic wheel turns. Balance. This is freedom, because this is sword again. This is truth. This is communication, but this is also clarity. This is a Libra or Libra season. I was talking about this, that there's some type of a connection between Libra season last year and then this coming full moon. And it's been so many messages that I was channeling from that period of time, if you guys want to go back and watch them. And it's as if we just quantum leaped up until February, because it's been since February that they're reminding me of all the things that I've channeled then. You know, they're going, remember this, remember that, go watch this video, go watch that video. And supposedly too, and it's happening on my own suggested videos too, is where a lot of my old videos from like 2017 when I first got on YouTube are showing in people's suggesteds, and it's not on purpose. Excuse me, it's not by accident, it's on purpose, is what I tell people, because there are no accidents. And it's like the universe is making us watch these old things, either because it's a total wrap up, or because it's like, you know, showing you how far you've come, or it's kind of like that was the beginning and now this is the end of this journey for you, and you've learned the lesson, or however you want to look at it, right? There are no fucking accidents is the point. And then we also have the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is where nothing's happening. It's a pause. And that's what I feel like this weekend is all about. It's about a pause and reflection for many of us. And it's also a change of perspective, which is huge, okay? I was just talking about this, I think, in one of my lives on Instagram, xi_Misty_xi, where it's like everything's going to start coming in, right? And we can feel it. And it's almost like you're in between sets. Or it's like intermission right now, right? It's halftime. So you have this moment to take this breather, and it's like reflection, like, wow, how did the first half go? First half, the first book, the first 2 books, right? First quarter, second quarter. And it's a reflection on how far you've come. It's a reflection on what have I learned? What karmic lessons did I learn? What am I looking forward to? How far have I come? And then that change of perspective for some will be, I am not that person anymore. That's the old me. And this new love coming in, I am not going to shut out because I'm afraid. Because this person is not my ex. They're not showing any red flags. And my intuition doesn't say run. It's fear telling me run. you know, at this point in the game, like I was saying, you know, I say it over and over, is that we obviously know not to accept crumbs. This is shit that we've already gone over for the past 2 years. In all my videos, all I've preached is no fucking crumbs, self-love. If people are not giving you what you deserve, you 8 of Cups that ass. These are the basics. We're not going to go entertaining crumbs. So this would be a person that comes in and that passed the test to be allowed in and have access to you. And at that point, are you gonna run from it? 2 cards came out here. The wheel. Told you guys, it's the wheel. The wheel of fortune. Roman numeral X. The wheel turns. It's this evolution. This is the same person, I feel. Remember I just said earlier, you're not the same person that you used to be before? You're not. And it's like, this is the evolution of you. This is you prospering now and learning all these karmic lessons. So you went from here to here to here. It's like this natural evolution of who you have become, right? And it's a beautiful process of who you've become. And it is, sorry. And it is, destined and fated events happening now because it's time. And it's like, but is it really destined and fated, or is it just because, you know, it's like time? And that's how you look at it. This would be the jackpot. Spinning the wheel and you landing on big bucks. Remember that show? The game show back in the day? I used to love watching that with my grandma. Big bucks, no whammies. It used to be called Press Your Luck. Big bucks, no whammies. And then boom, you stop and then you land on big bucks. That's what that is. And then you have here the 8 of Chalices. Speaking of the 8 of Cups. Releasing. See this picture? She looks like she's afraid. And she's kind of holding back. Like she's trying to pull away and he's trying to hang on to her. This is exactly the energy that I was feeling. Where I was afraid that what it would be is some of you would feel this new energy come in and freak the fuck out. And instinctively, just out of sheer instincts, go into the mind frame of no, because it's going to be just like the past. But for many of you, if you are trusting your gut, this is not like the kind of fuckery you've dealt with in the past. That is part of your karmic test, and your final test would be to realize that this is not my ex. This is not my ex. So why am I pulling away from them? Two people that are going to start a whole new life together, but it's not really new. It's old. You know what I mean? It really is old because of the fact that you guys have had many lifetimes together. Many. They want to fill up your cup in more ways than one. They fill it up emotionally, but they also want to fill up your cup, if you know what I mean. Because I see this thing about, for those of you that are able to have a child, that's what they want. They want a child. That's their legacy. That's them creating these firm roots. Is not getting you pregnant to capture you, but they want to create a new legacy with you, a bloodline. They want to fill your fucking cup up, honey. I can feel it. It's like, and for them too, it could even be somebody who you meet and they go, I don't want to have any more kids, or I don't want to have any kids. And then here comes Archangel Michael again. Some of you guys are going to be praying to him very heavily this weekend, asking him to protect you, but also to help you with that sword. Cut yourself free once and for all energetically from motherfuckers from your past. We'll wait till he passes. Okay, first card is no, and then the second card is take action. So nothing happening, pause, no, you're not the one, nope, I'm not going to do this, nope, I'm going to run away, nope, not going to let you in, nope, not going to be vulnerable. That's the kind of energy I'm feeling from that, and I don't think that's necessarily the right thing to do. All right, take action. The time has come to take action. Your angels are waiting for you to take the next step so that they can assist you along the path to your dreams. Do away with procrastination and uncertainty. In your heart, you know what to do. Get going. Whether you're focused upon career, relationships, or some other topic, the fulfillment of your wishes isn't going to just fall into your lap. You must be actively focused on the pursuit of what you want. It's another siren. Wow. Cutting yourself free is huge this weekend. Extremely protected union here though too with Archangel Michael. All right, we're gonna do a Lover's Oracle card. So basically a lot of people are going to get knocked up is the thing that I feel. And I've been feeling this for quite some time. And I've always felt that it would be, if you can have children, that it would be a child. Not everybody is destined, that's why, to have one, you know, to have another one. But the way I'm telling you is that they make me feel, it's like if you met a person that has kids, right? And then they go, oh, I don't want any more. I'm good. I'm done. No. Or a person who has 0. And then all of a sudden they go, I want to have a kid with you. I want to experience that with you. I want to have a part of you growing inside of me. I want to have a being that is both you and I mixed together. It's that kind of energy. I'm corny like that, where, you know, I know the clock is up against me, right? You know, for me, because I'm 41, honey, so the clock is ticking. But when I meet my counterpart, it's that kind of an energy of like, I think I would like to have a child, to have a person that's half me, half them. You know, I don't know, it's something about that. But for them, the masculines, it's going to be this thing about, it's a legacy of some sort. I can't explain it to you. It's this way to carry on the name, their name, you know. And for some of them, they may not even have a son. And the child will be a son for whoever this is I'm channeling it for. It's a boy. Carrying on the name. Why did I say that in an accent? Hopefully, if everything works out well, you know, with me having to move this summer, it's kind of fucking up my flow. But, you know, we're supposed to be coming to the UK this summer. London and Scotland. I don't know where else. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Well, somebody needed to hear that. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. This is the card where there's butterflies all around her too. And if you notice in here, there was also the word transform. Transformation. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. All right, well, the energy's heavy. You know, this full moon's very heavy, but she is ready to bathe you. Maybe that's why I want to physically get in the bath, because it's what I feel that the moon is actually going to do to us, is bathe us and cleanse us and wash us clean of everything that's happened in the past. And it's very ceremonial in a way for me. I don't know why, I just feel like it is. I feel there's going to be tremendous movement, and Taurus season is going to be about cementing things and getting really grounded. And then I feel like Gemini season is going to, well, let's just put it this way. The Lovers card in the tarot deck is Gemini. So in Gemini season, I feel like there could be a lot of unions of sorts happening, but then these unions will come in waves, and not everybody's unions will happen during the summertime. But there will be a bunch of people that will be reuniting. Because remember, even if it's not this life, it would be past life. They'll be reuniting. Two old souls coming back together. Ay. All right, you guys, I guess we're going to end this here. Hopefully this message wasn't all over the place. It kind of felt that way, but maybe it's meant to. You know, maybe it's meant to. Maybe the messages are just supposed to be that way. And, you know, it's going to be very, very interesting this next couple of weeks. I mean, for some of you, the next couple of days. I hope you guys have a beautiful, blessed Easter. And, you know, for those, I don't know, you might want to keep a lookout for things being resurrected from the past, old wishes coming true, things suddenly appearing and being revealed to you. You know, expect the unexpected, expect miracles, very Holy Spirit energy. And speaking of that, before we go, I'd like to do a Keepers of the Light card. Let's do that and see who would like to come out, since we know Archangel Michael been surrounding this reading, honey. Oops. Oh, we got Kali Ma, facing fear. Everything I talked about in the reading, about being afraid when the one comes in. Can't even talk. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. Oh, that's the energy that I channel so strongly as Kali Ma. Then you have the Shekinah, sacred self. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. If I'm not mistaken, the Shekinah is the twin flame to the Holy Spirit in the Keepers of the Light deck, if I am not mistaken, honey. Who else is here with us, please? This is here with us, please. Lord Shiva, transcendence. Rise up, honor your inner force. Steps are being given, dance with the universe. See that rise up? There's something being resurrected. I can feel it. Not necessarily mean somebody from the past coming back in, or though it could be, it just depends. Lady Portia, divine order. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. And I think for many of you, that is, like I said earlier, your final lesson is when the one comes in, you don't freak the fuck out of fear, thinking they're just like your exes, and clam up and run away. But then also it's your lesson to know that you're not being fooled, right? Or manipulated. It's all about what did you learn? And for many, it's going to be, I learned that this person is not like my ex. And for some of you, the lesson is going to also be, they haven't changed, or they're just like my ex. Everybody's going to be different depending on what your lesson is. Anyways, follow me on Instagram, xi_missy_xi. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, click on the box below, please. Anyways, I will be checking in from time to time during this weekend. And I'm also going to get a jump start on May's readings, because I feel the energy is coming through strong already. So that's actually what I may be working on this weekend. For those of you still waiting for your recorded readings, please give me some time. I'm working on them as we go along. The hardest part is uploading them. They take forever to upload, but they're getting worked on, all in divine timing, you guys. All right, I will see you guys very soon. Love you.